Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and I like to read, and today I'm going to be doing the Pandora's Box Book Tag. So this was an original tag, and this was created by the Bemused Bookworm, and so they tagged me to do it, and I'm super pumped about it, and I'm gonna try it out, and we'll see how it goes. I'm constantly trying to catch up on all the tags I have because I have a whole list of them that I'm trying to get through, so this is another one that I'm knocking off the tags list, and yeah, let's get into it. So the first one is Prometheus stealing fire from the gods, and so this is a book that deals with stealing or a heist. So I haven't read this book, but it's talked about so much on BookTube, and I know it's dealing with a heist because I've heard everybody talk about it, and that is Six of Crows. This is a book that is on Marcus's shelves, and I just knew I had to choose this one right away because it was the first one that popped into my mind. And I also don't know if I have read many books with heists in them. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with this one. Pretty much everybody knows what this is about, so yeah, there you go. It literally says on the front, 6 dangerous outcasts, 1 impossible heist. So sounds like it's pretty intense. Then we have Pandora sent to the humans as revenge for stealing the fire. So this is a book to do with a revenge plot. And for this one, I'm choosing The Rose Society, which I actually just finished today. And I can't really say anything about it because this is the second book in a trilogy. The first book is The Young Elites. I really liked The Young Elites. You'll find out what I thought about this one when I do my August wrap up. But yes, this is a good book with a good revenge plot in it. Then we have Pandora is the first female human, and this is to show a book with a creation of like a being or a creation of an art piece or something like that. So for this one, I chose Just Breathe. As you can see on the front of the book, there are lots of origami figures on it, and this book has a lot to do with origami as well as other topics, so I felt that this one fit perfectly for that. It also definitely made me more interested in origami. I mean, I've never really done origami, so I feel like I'd be horrible at it, but this book gave me enough feelings that I would want to try origami and see how it goes. But yeah, it definitely deals with that as well as other art aspects to it. So I would say check this one out. The next one is Pandora All Gifted. So this is a book that was gifted to you, and somebody actually graciously sent me this book from my wish list, and that is Clap When You Land. I am really looking forward to this book. It's been on my wish list for a while, but to actually get it in the mail and see it and now hold it in my hands, I'm like, this is amazing. And it's it's a matte cover book too, which is the type of books that I love holding or touching. So that's even more exciting. So yeah, keep an eye out for me reading this one because I should be reading it soon. We will see. It's also a book that's written in verse, and I've read poetry, but I haven't read a full narrative book written in verse before. So I'm interested to see how that is and how I feel about that writing style. Then we have Told You So, and this is a book where a warning was ignored. So I found the one that I feel is perfect for this, and I chose Norse mythology because we all know that the gods get themselves into a little bit of trouble because they ignore warnings fairly often. And so that definitely comes up in this book, I think, multiple times. So this book was perfect for this prompt. Then we have Box Should Have Actually Been Ajar, and this is a book that turned out quite different than what was expected. So for that one, I chose Spellslinger. I kind of expected it to go one way, and I thought it was it is the kind of style that I was expecting, but then there were also so many other elements tied up in this book that I was not expecting and was pleasantly surprised with. So yeah, I feel like this book just fits perfectly. And I don't know, it's hard to explain this book. It's such a interesting concept. I thought it was it's kind of like a Western style, but then they also have magic and then also Middle Eastern style at the same time. There's lots of different cultures explained in here. It's just a very interesting book, and I'm really curious to see where they go with this series. There's 6 of them in the series, and after reading the first one, I don't really know where they're going with it, but I'm really looking forward to finding out. And there's a character in this book that I absolutely adored. They were so comical and so funny, and I can't wait to see what else happens with them. But yeah, definitely not what I expected. Pleasantly surprised. Next is opening the box set a lot of bad things loose into the world. This is to choose a book that has a character that causes a lot of problems without intending to. So for this one, I chose Before I Fall because the main character is kind of like captured in this time loop, and a lot of the things that she does have consequences that she's not expecting, and she's not doing it on purpose. Sometimes she is, but like not all the time she's doing it on purpose, and she just keeps like having these things happen that she's not expecting to, and it's just throwing her off her game. It's an interesting book, but the character fit perfect for this prompt. And if you've read the book, you will understand. It's also a movie. This is the like movie cover of the book, so yeah, I know. I don't have the original cover of the book, but what can you do? Then we have Only Thing Remaining is Hope, and this is a heartbreaking book with a silver lining, or a book with lots of heartwarming parts. If you could not guess, it has the word heart in it a lot, so I chose Heartstopper because there are so many heartwarming parts in this graphic novel. Like, yeah, it's just freaking adorable. So this just fits. And yeah, I'm just here for the heartwarming everything that is this whole book, and I can't wait to read the rest of them. I want the rest of the series so bad. And lastly, we have a myth that explains the existence of evil in the world. So this one is to choose a book or series that deals with battling a great evil. So naturally, like Harry Potter, obviously, they're battling a great evil. And then there's also like Percy Jackson, they're battling lots of great evil, like gods and things like that. I'm just going to like mention those two. I'm not going to show them. They're over on the shelf, but like I have the big box sets, so I don't really want to hold them up. But yeah, that's what I would choose. And that's it for this tag. Thank you so much, Bemused Bookworm, for tagging me in this. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to tag Sukrup Books and The Bookish Mind. Don't feel pressure, guys. You don't have to if you don't want to. Yeah, like only if you want to. I'll put all the questions in the description down below so you guys can check those out. For everybody watching, I want you to tell me if you've read any other books with heists in them, because like literally the only one I could think of was Six of Crows. So I want to know if there's other books with heists out there. I know there are, but like I just want you guys to tell me so that I can look them up. Because I feel like this is a genre that I have not read really anything in, and I'd be interested to jump into it. If you guys want to support me, I have a Patreon and a Ko-fi page, which I'll put in the description down below. You guys know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button so you know when I post videos. I post videos every Monday and Thursday. And until next time, keep on reading.